What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Remo, aka Mr. Rich Threats. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk Fashion. You already know your weekly podcast where we talk a little bit of fashion, sports, culture, music, all intertwined into one. Don't forget to rate, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button so you know when we drop in our, episodes bi-weekly, each week, whatever we feel. You can also hit us on IG at Rich_Threads. That's RICHE_Threads. Now, let's just get into it, man. Jay-Z took over New York City and made his own festival, basically. 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and he got crazy. We done seen Nas perform. We done seen Eminem perform with him. He done brought out Beyoncé, Slick Rick, Jazzo, Bleak was on there. Swiss Beats came out with his wife, Alicia Keys, Pharrell. But I attended what we're going to call the survival episode, day 3, extra innings. First off, we got the alert on IG. They said, this one is not going to be like the rest of them. Please show up on time. 6 o'clock suggested time. All right, so you know what? I said, you know what? I'm going to make sure I'm on time for this one, because if it's going to be crazy, if I know what Hov does and what Hov plans, it's going to be something crazy. The line's going to be epic. Everybody going to be, ready and willing to, get through the door. Say less. So I hit the highway, head up to the Bronx. Mind you, for Brooklyn. Heavy traffic. We finally get up there. You know what? I'm not going to drive all the way up to Yankee Stadium. I'm going to even hop on the train. And this is a stretch for me, because me and the train, we're not the best of friends. But I say, you know what? 3 stops away, it takes me right in front of Yankee Stadium. Boom. We get in the line. It's a little bit unorganized. It's a little hectic. People just moving shit out the way. People walking in talking about, oh, cousin. It ain't no cousins. But, you know what I'm saying? You can't really get upset because the goal is to get into the building. You might see somebody, yo, what up? All right, cool. Yo, I'm going to see you inside. So I get inside, let's say around 7:50, 8 o'clock. First thing, I get inside. I sit down. My lady sits down. Somebody has the same seat as us, same ticket with the barcode. So now I'm like, hold the fuck up. Not how much we spent for the tickets, not for what we did to get here to the stadium, but the nerve for somebody to either resell or bootleg the ticket, or we don't know. So they give us 2 ultimatums. They said, listen, you can either go to guest services, let them figure it out, but the person who has the fake ticket, the duplicate ticket, whatever it is, has to get out of the concert, period. We can't even stay in the building. So I said, you know what? Let's do the strategic route. Let's see if anybody's want to sit in this middle seat, because there was some people on the side of us. Let's see what goes on. I want to stay in the building just in case we got frauded or whatever the case is. I said, we'll dispute that at a later date. Push come to shove. I'm a guy. I'll stand up. No problem. We let it slide for now. We told Usher, like, yo, listen, we're going to figure it out on our own accord. That's problem 1. 2, the DJ set. Somebody's playing music on it, and it's elevated music. And I'm like, yo, you don't want to keep the crowd hyped until? So now it's 8 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. So we're like, what the hell is going on? When he's supposed to take stage? So we asked one of the ushers, said, 8:30 is what it usually comes on. It's around 8:39 now. All right, so we anticipated. You see 9 o'clock, 9:30. Yo, what the fuck is going on? So we go on IG now. They bum rush the door, y'all. People that didn't have tickets is trying to get in. People that's with tickets are stuck outside. You got Fab outside. You got ASAP Rocky outside. You got PJ Tucker, LeBron outside. What are they to do? So now we're stuck inside. So they, the whole commotion about this whole day was the mayhem that took place outside. We inside trying to fight for our lives to stay awake because they're not playing no turn-up music, they're not playing no club music, they're not playing no Jay-Z B-sides. They are literally playing elevator music. We just see bodies just fighting to keep off the sleep. They make an announcement. We're trying to get everybody else in the building safe. So what you do to keep yourself busy, you walking throughout the concession stands and trying to see who you know is in the building and get up with them and talk shit. Now it's 11 o'clock. Now you trying to figure out, all right, is this concert even going to take place? People got work in the morning. People who took the LIRR, people that came out of town, and the trains or the buses, however they're going to get there, are no longer going to run out after a certain time. What to do? Then you start hearing a countdown. Now it's damn near 12:30, 12:20 or something like that. The lights drop. Show starts. Mind you, I just seen people prior to that drunk out their mind. So those people who were drunk as hell, I don't even know how much of the show they actually was able to take in, or because I didn't see people at the first aid stand like either passed out or drunk or whatever trying to get, you know what I'm saying, first aid. And then it was the people like me who pregame prior to coming there. I'm sober as hell now. I don't want no more liquor because I don't know if he's going to come back out. So it didn't make no sense to drink. So now I'm sober. I'm drinking water, sitting, and then the show starts. And let me tell you, man, Jay-Z comes on and he says, this took place. I want the safety of everybody, but I got y'all. And when he said that, he meant it, y'all. This was one of the best performances / look at it like this. He gave us a festival on day 3. He gave us Hot 97 Summer Jam on day 3. We seen Fat Joe and Jada. We seen Rihanna. We seen Beyoncé. We seen Pharrell. Damn near Jay-Z canceled his own show, his residency, to come out and perform with Hov. The Clipse came out. Who else am I missing? The Dream pulled up. It was an extravaganza, man. I'm not gonna lie. It's probably, one of the best shows that I've been to, and it kept the hits coming. The sequencing, the design of the set was amazing, and it was well deserved because it's only the last 2 times that I've seen a city like this, and this was between the Knicks winning and this right now with Hov. And it's crazy that it's in the same year that this took place, but he did his thing, man. I didn't know coming into this what to really was expect, man. I have to get dirty on him, man. Dirty martini, because I'm feeling like an adult these days. But I didn't know what to expect from Hov, because I know Hov isn't the strongest performer. He isn't the most entertaining guy. He isn't going to give you the most energy. But throughout his sets, throughout his transitions, he kept the motions going. He kept the energy high in the building. And this is what I think this is what I take from what took place at the concert. This was a reset of New York energy, because we've been missing the energy of the city being musical, something that's going to shut down a city because one person is performing. For Usher to be there, and he has his own shit going on with his own concert with Chris Brown right now, for him to show up and to come out there, you could have put your shirt on, brother. But that was pretty dope to see. Jermaine Dupri, Money in the Thing, he came out, did his thing. The only take back is I didn't see Foxy Brown. I don't know what happened there. And when this is just me being, me and the New York energy. If you go back and listen to the set with Fat Joe, and Jada was on stage, and it was the New York joint. They played the cover of Cameron and Jay-Z underneath the beat. And I thought, oh shit, my son Killer about to come out. But it didn't take place. I was a little disappointed. One more question, y'all. What the hell did Ja Rule do to Jay-Z that nobody invites him to the stage? Like, they perform his hit in New York City, a banger, and he don't get the love to even come on the stage and rock out with Jay. That's kind of crazy, right there. Irv Gotti rolling around in his grave. You're not liking that right there. I think they should have gave, the nod to Ja Rule and come out there. But all in all, amazing show. Amazing show. One more personal, thing. I wish Kanye wasn't such a burnout. You know what kind of moment that would have been for Kanye West and Jay-Z to hit the stage in New York City at that moment? That would have shut down all media sources. They had already had helicopters in the sky, and TMZ reporting, and ABC and NBC reporting about how late it ran, because the show didn't end until damn at 3 a.m. 2:50 something, I think it ended. And then they thought it was gonna get encore, so nobody really wanted to leave. No, they shut that bitch down. They turned off the lights and say, yo, that's all y'all get. But initially we thought we was gonna get no show, and it turned out into that. Kudos. Jay-Z did his thing. And once again, I'm not the biggest whole fan just on, let me say this. I'm not the biggest concert goer. But if that was your first hurrah of going to concerts, that was the one to attend, because that was a really good show. And, the efforts, the production, the storytelling, fireworks, everything worked out well in that show. The merch store was downstairs full of whole products, and you see people walking around with bags. The liquor concession stand stayed open the whole damn night. Shout out to the workers that stayed around, and I seen a couple of people that was kind of upset, like, damn, I'm ready to go home, man. This thing ain't performing. Da, 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 da. But when he came on stage, everybody was full, everybody was drunk, everybody was having a good time. So once again, man, I'm just super proud of my city and the way this one turned out for the city, because Pharrell kind of hinted that we might get some new Jay-Z music coming up, and I can relate to what's taking place on stage right here, because the young kids, I can't rock with it. I don't understand what they be talking about. The hook and the song and the verse and everything is all 2 minutes. So even if I get into the song, the song doesn't sustain for too long, I'm good. So this right here set the summer up, and he do got a couple dates. I think he's in Paris, he's in the UK, and he's in LA or something like that. So Hove did his thing, y'all. Let's just safe to say that. Now I want to talk a little bit about hype shit that came and it went, right? So I want to double back with this whole Swatch collection shit, because now I'm starting to see people have like the casing that you could put the swatch and snap it in and create it into a watch now. I don't think anybody gives a shit, personally. I think that was a moment where it came, it went, and it left. The fact that people were lining up, fighting, and they canceled the drops in several different countries because of the crowd. The resale was crazy. You can get them shits damn near at retail right now. They really not doing too much in the market, and it was kind of shunned by some of like the real watch collectors as almost like a toy trinket. I don't even know how much it did for AP or Swatch with this collaboration, besides making a bunch of noise in that moment. It doesn't carry, or it did not carry for a while as a collector's item. And I think it being a pocket watch was kind of gimmicky off the rip, and why it kind of lost a lot of steam as soon as it came out. That people was like, what was this, and why did they choose to release it like this? And the concepts in their mind, people's mind, what they were gonna get versus what was delivered, it was so high and low. So high and low that I don't think people were ready to double back and try to wait for the damn accessories to come out to snap it in or do whatever the hell he wanted with it. Change the color, put it in a frame, whatever. And this is just where I go when it comes to hype beasts and, you know, the market not really generating, you know, culture. Something that's going to stick and something that we care about for the longevity. It's like, I can make a little bit of money here, I'm going to flip it and we're going to forget about it. And this is exactly what happened. You got an Audemars Piguet collaboration with Swatch, something that could have been affordable to the people, just come and go, just because hype is real. No more, no less. Hype is real and hype is going to drive the market, but can it sustain the market? That's my question. Another thing when it comes to sustaining and hype is Kip, right? Like, I get it. Ronnie has connections throughout the industry and people love the brand. People love to travel to see. They want a dessert with it while they shop, and to say that I came to New York and I went to Kith. But let's be real, y'all. How many Kith drops would define their moments? And they done had all types of drops. Adidas drops, Nike drops, Knicks drops, Yankee drops. They got the key to the city when it comes to fashion right now. Their access to brands is second to none. The problem is, for me, is that what has Kith dropped that has been memorable? It all comes and goes because it just got the free reins to jump all over the place. But I don't know how much greatness is being curated in that space. I don't want to come off like I dislike the brand because, you know, everybody has a market where it works for them. But the problem for me is like, is it streetwear or is it just one of those brands that's almost like a Macy's? It's like a version of Macy's that sells exclusive shit. Kind of, sort of. It gives that feel. It doesn't give me a streetwear feel. It doesn't give me the feel as though, like, you know what I mean, people from our culture is really lining up and saying, like, I want to be a part of whatever they got going on over there, man, bro. I don't know how to explain how I feel. Because being from, you know, the umbrellas of, you know, Kanye, Virgil, Jerry Lorenzo, even, shout out to Pierre Moss. I don't know where he is today, kind of what he curated in a small window. Those kind of guys, Soleil Grumbury, you kind of get an impression of what's what. You know what I'm saying? Like what streetwear feels, what hype feels like, and what community, building a community of followers feels like. Even just like homie from Harlem, creating a culture amongst themselves where it's like it's community based, it's design based, the industry's rocking with it, it's unique colors, it's a different feel. It feels like something is taking place in a small pocket, in a small window of the Dreamers movement, and it's doing something in the culture where it's shifting to make you look like, yo, what's going on over there? And why is everybody over there? I don't think Kith has that feeling. There's something going on in the building that allows him to work with a plethora of people, but do we really care? Is it something that we'll check for later? Because you still have Supremes, you still have Stussy, you still have ALD, you still have all these other brands that kind of create pockets where people care for a long stretch of time. But we'll see. We got a quick commercial break, and then we're going to get to some more topics. Be right back.
Oh, this one is stunning. The sequins are just perfect. This is definitely the one for tonight.
Oh, I can't have my hair like this.
Wait, let me check the AKIRUE Hair website real quick. Oh, yes. This is exactly what I need. I'm ordering it right now.
Hi, I've got a delivery for you from AKIRUE Hair. Enjoy your package.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much.
Oh, wow. Look at this. The quality is amazing. I can't wait to try this on.
Oh my gosh, your hair looks incredible. This is our moment. Yes!
Shout out to AKIRUE, child. Listen, ladies, summertime is here. You gotta hit these barbecues. You gotta go to weddings. You gotta go to events. Hit up AKIRUE. Get them bundles. You know, they got some summer deals coming on right now. 20 inches, 30 inches, weaves, wigs, caps, whatever you need. Holla at AKIRUE. Tell Remo from Let's Talk Fashion sent you. And, you know, request a promo code, man. Let's work on that, man. We need the Let's Talk Fashion promo code. But don't forget to hit up AKIRUE and see what they got going on over there, ladies. Now back to the show. Now, before we get out of here, we're going to talk about Devin Booker, man. You know, Devin Booker kind of has the look that you would say of, you know, a future star in the league. He kind of had hit moments where he was projected to be the next guy. You know, the whole stoic, you know, Kobe type of aesthetic. Kobe was his favorite athlete. Paired with CP3, he kind of got them to the, you know, the finals at an early age. USA team. But the motion when it came to the sneakers quite never really hit the same stride. So they had the book 1s, they had the book 2s. So now they bring in the iteration of the book 3s, and I seen a few concept ideas. I just want y'all to push our effort into somebody who's a perennial all-star, somebody who gets buckets. And he got the connection over there with the Jenners. Like, they, if anything they don't know how to do over there, they know how to market and make people stars. So I need Devin Booker to do his thing on the court this year, where it matters, and to have these sneakers hot. Because regardless to what we want for Ja Morant, we don't know his health situation. We don't know. There's a lot of guards over there in the Blazers organization. Is he going to be the same? Does he have the same role coming into that situation? Kate Cunningham, he got a shoe about to drop. We don't exactly know what that's going to look like. They got AJ DeBancer, and he's kind of what's the closest thing to what Ant-Man energy is for the NBA right now. Very outspoken, but he's a rookie. So I don't know if he's ready to carry the flag over there for Nike. Book, 3 times is the charm. You got to make this work. And don't just do Phoenix Suns colors. Let's put some energy and some feel into this with some love. You know, some love over there at Nike. Because Nike, let's keep it real. Y'all struggling right now to really find one. We don't know what the Shea second sneaker is going to look like right now. Since he came over there, is he going to have a part 2? Is it going to look totally? It's risky business over there. Ant-Man over there, he's a man on a mission on his own. 1 was hot. 2 was hot. Commercials is hot. People rocking with him. He say all the wrong things. But for the right reasons, because he's still one of those guys. And the same issues that kind of, you know, Ja goes through, he does too. But somehow or another, the marketing behind him has not taken a hit when it comes to Ant-Man Edwards. But Nike, get in the lab with D-Book, and y'all figure this one out. But that's all I got for y'all. Shout out to the boy Hove, man. New York City, we did it. I'm your boy Remo, a.k.a. Mr. Distress. This has been Let's Talk Fashion. Don't forget to hit us on IG at Rich_Threads. That's RICHE_Threads. And until next week, y'all. Cheers. We out of here.